Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary for Tuesday. It's about 3:50 Eastern Time. Of course, the big news today had to be the monthly supply demand data put out by USDA. For cotton, we finally got some good news in that they did lower the U.S. carryout. We went from 5.8 million down to 5.4 million, and they did that by lowering the crop 190,000 bales, raising exports a couple of 100,000, and so thus that took the ending stocks down to that 5.4 million bales. Over in the world, we saw beginning stocks tweaked lower, some kind of adjustment they said for turkey, and then the Chinese imports were up about 500,000, some in India, I believe, some in Vietnam. Bottom line, global ending stocks finally declined for the first time, and I guess in at least 3, if not 4, consecutive reports. Anyway, we're back under 80 million bales. We're like 79,600,000 and some thousand, down about 600. So that was, I guess, welcome news. USDA also indicated that 2/3 of the Chinese cotton crop of 2012 will be held in their national reserve. So they'll be, I guess, still buying cotton from us. At any rate, the market took it well, and we actually went up almost above 75 cents basis March cotton. We stopped at 74.99. I'm sure there's a lot of selling right there. So that did back, and then the market backed off, but then closed pretty close to the high. So we'll see about tomorrow what that does. Over in the grains, the beans today didn't do very well, despite the fact they did cut ending stocks by 10 million bushels to 130. Of course, the offset of that is improving weather in South America. Beans tried to rally initially, but then sort of followed corn and wheat lower. In the wheat, they, I believe they raised carry out 50 million bushels, and that certainly weighed on prices. Or actually, yeah, they cut the export forecast by 50 million bushels, which raised carry out to like 754 million bushels. So that wasn't really what the market was looking for. We did sell wheat to Egypt, and the wheat belt is still dry in this country and still dry in Australia. But nonetheless, I think there was a fair amount of wheat-corn spreads put on, and so that had some unwinding effect on that. Over in the corn market, it really went out and made a new low for the move, despite the fact that it was left unchanged. As far as government estimates, the better numbers come out in January, because by then we know that we have a better idea of what the world looks like and what the U.S. Looks like. And we'll get a stocks number around January the 11th. Export inspections on Monday, yesterday, was disappointing. We only did less than 8 million bushels. And there was an increase in some production around the world. The Russian crop went up 40 million bushels. The Chinese production went up 315 million bushels to a record 8.2 billion. Argentina was down due to the weather, so that was a little bit negative for the corn. I think ethanol production was also down. So corn took a pretty good slap in the face, but by the end of the day, actually came back and closed not too terrible. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Have any questions or comments? Give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.